Hi, scrappy, crafty friends. It's part 2. I have to talk fast and get this all in 15 minutes, which is really hard for me because I talk a lot. Anyway, what the heck? If I have to make 3 or 4 videos, we'll get through this. I just picked these up. They're so pretty. They're nothing special. They're modern. They're just glassware. But they're plastic. I really like plastic. I've spoken before about my hands are old and getting a bit arthritic, and I don't like dealing with heavy glassware and dishes because I do my dishes by hand, and so they're just for me to add to the cupboard. So got those. This little sweetheart. This is at the next store that we went to, and I only spent $3.50 at that store. Didn't get a lot. I misplaced my purse, so I got myself in a bit of a dither. It actually had fallen out of my pocket, and it was on the ground by my car in the parking lot. But I don't take my wallet in with me. I just have a change purse that I carry, and so, that's all I have to worry about. So it had about $25 in it. Wouldn't have been the end of the world, and I wouldn't have lost all my, important stuff. But anyways, I had picked out a few things, and I had to leave them on the counter to go look for my purse. And so when I went back in, I thought, okay, I'm getting a sign from somebody here, and I'm going to call it a day. But I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. It was $1. It's pressed glass in a mold, and it is just... It kind of makes me think of the Fire King plate that I had a couple of hauls ago. That it's old, it's been used, it's been loved, and I personally do love this very straight-sided look of a vase, and I'm gonna have a really hard time parting with this as well. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay, I will sell this. I will keep this. How's that? I might even sell this, but I'll keep this. I have to fight with myself over all this stuff. Okay, so that little vase, there's nothing, but I do have a friend. My friend Fred is very knowledgeable about glassware, and I might take it and show it to him and see if he has any thoughts, because sometimes he can just tell by looking at stuff, sort of which glass company and what era. So he's very handy to know. Just picked up this, 25 cents for all the balls of wool that were partially used. I have no intention of knitting anything, but I've seen on Pinterest this cute craft of making snowmen out of salt and pepper shakers. And if you get a chance, look on Pinterest. They are absolutely adorable. Absolutely. And so I just wanted some different twines. A lot of the times they do the scarf out of that eyelash stuff. So I'm going to be on the lookout for sort of just little bits of wool that I can utilize to make some of those. I've got my eyes peeled for salt and pepper shakers that I can use, because I want to try to get on that fairly soon and get some made ahead for the booth and also for gifts for Christmas, because I know we just had Christmas, but there is another one coming. So anyway, a little bit of stuff for junk journal, and this was all in the free box, so that was really great. This is just a workbook, a school book, with this crazy graphic on. I remember these, Gary Patterson from the 70s. I don't imagine there's no date or anything, but I'm pretty sure around the 70s, like when I was in school. I remember these, Gary Larson. I think he was a comic strip in the newspaper as well. So that's just lined paper in there, and nicely aged, nicely yellowed, so I don't have to do anything with that. So I'll put that. I forgot this. Okay, this was at that same store, and it's woven. It is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It's just a baby blanket. It's perfect condition. There's not a stain or a mark on it. And then I think they have crocheted this little bauble around the whole thing. It doesn't have a tag anywhere, but to me it looks like a local weaver has made this. And I have a friend who is a weaver, and I'm going to see if I can catch up with her in the next little while and ask her opinion of it. And the nice thing is, it is used just enough to be soft, but not enough to be worn out and raggedy. It's just perfect. And I just liked it. I never even thought that it might have value. But I tried to do this video yesterday after we got home, but bless Miss Haley, she was tired and she was hungry, and then she needed a diaper, and then she was bored, and so we were just sitting at the table. I was feeding her some fruit, and I thought, I'm just going to look on Etsy and see, and oh my goodness, I was blown away at the vintage baby blankets were anywhere like from 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and the ones in the 40 to 60 range were those acrylic ones, the ones that you bought at Stedman's or somewhere. This is a beautifully hand-woven blanket, so it has quite some value, which really floored me. I was just thinking of it for my teddy bears. Maybe they're going to go cold, and Grandma's going to sell that. We will see. Anyways, back to the free magazines. I'm gathering up stuff for men's junk journal. So this has, I love that it's got plans, and it's modern U.S. fighters. So, and it's, does it have a date? Oh, I don't know. It's a while ago. Let's put it that way. So that looked like something that'd be fun to put in a manly, masculine type junk journal. So that was free. I cannot resist Martha. I love Martha. I don't want to be like Martha. I want to be Martha. Because I pop with ideas all the time, and I need a staff like Martha has to get them all going, because I just can't do it all myself. But anyway, it's never going to happen. Girls can have their dreams, right? Anyway, free Martha Stewart, holiday gifts, how to party like Martha, tastemakers and their treats. And I don't know if those are candy or cookies or what. They looked awfully good. So I haven't cracked that open yet. That's just for a quiet moment. This was in the free. Can you say it screams junk journal? I love it. Look at this front cover. It's so pretty. Wildflower coloring book. It's a replica of an antique original edition. So it's got the colored ones and then the outlines, so you could copy, you could color them or whatever. I don't intend to do that. I just intend to utilize it for junk journaling. Look at them. Beautiful. I love wild roses. They are the best smelling roses ever. And on our farm, we had them all over the farm. They're so gorgeous. And I always meant to pick the rose hips in the fall and make rose hip jelly, and I never did. So they say that a tablespoon of rose hip jelly is like your day's worth of vitamin C. This was in the free box. Car and Driver. It's 1980 something. 1986. So some cool, well, just about every car in here is cool. But, oh, and advertisements and where's the smoking advertisements? Look at that. Alfa Romeo. Isn't that beautiful? There's all kinds of smoking advertisements in here. The Marlboro Man and the Camels and all of that sort of stuff. And when you want to find them, do you think you can find them? That's always the way. Like, well, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure anybody who's younger than me has never seen that in a magazine. Look at that. Well, didn't we all love the Marlboro Man? We all wanted the Marlboro Man. Yeah. So, but lots of fun stuff in there for a manly type journal. So I grabbed that for free. And then all these song sheets or music sheets, Whither Thou Goest, and music in there. So that's a hymn, I guess. I don't know that one. This is A Whiter Shade of Pale. You have to be my generation to remember this. That is so cool. And there's all the music in that one. Anything interested? Just the music on the back. This is also my generation. The theme song from A Love Story. Oh, did you not totally fall in love with Ryan O'Neal when you watched that movie? And cry. That was quite the movie. That stuck with me. Oh, look at this on the back. Isn't that gorgeous? Ryan O'Neal. Who played? I can't think of who she was now. She was good in the movie anyways. Whoever the heck she was. You didn't see her in a lot of movies after that. Darn, I can't think of her name. Henry Mancini. I always loved Henry Mancini. So his arrangements were beautiful, and he did a lot of movies, Henry Mancini. This one is Fiddler on the Roof. You know, I've never seen that movie. I love the music. If I were a rich man, la da 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 dee da 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 da. So that's music from Fiddler on the Roof, and yeah, they don't have any. Well, I suppose if I looked really hard, I might find a date. Copyright. Oh, 1964. There you go. Stranger on the Shore. My mother had Akka Bilk. Music by Akka Bilk. It was a flute, not a pan flute, but I guess just a flute. A lot of flute music he did, and then other singers put words to it, or he just did the instrumental. Oh shoot, I gotta watch this time. Shirley Bassey did the best one with the words to it. Stranger on the Shore. There's Frankie. Oh, I love Frank Sinatra. I was named after a Frank Sinatra song. My parents' favorite song was called Laura, and it was a theme song to a movie called Laura, and that's where I got my name, was from Frank Sinatra. And I can sing every single Frank Sinatra song there is because they just played over and over and over and over and over again in my parents' house. We didn't have TV till way late, but there was always a stereo playing music. Oh, and Lynn Anderson, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. Look at that hair. Oh my gosh, I love that hair. That is so amazing. I was watching Dee on Wishes and Weeds, and she was talking about the wind tunnel tested hairspray. There it is right there. That's beautiful. And the last, I don't know this one, All That Love Went to Waste, for the motion picture A Touch of Class. That looks, oh no, that's Albert Finney. Yeah, I thought it looked a bit Ryan O'Neal there at first, but and then it's got these ones that are smaller on the back that would be fun to cut out and use. Okay, and the last one before we run out of time is, can I read that backwards? You're All I Need to Get By. And that's, oh, no, it's not. Nicholas Ashford. Oh, Tony Orlando and Dawn. Yeah, okay. I thought I recognized that. 1423. Pretty much got it all. Take care for now, people. I have a couple more hauls coming up because I'm behind in my hauls. So we'll call this one a day. Good night.